so cute. I'm just getting y'all's picture out here. Everybody's doing so wonderful. Let's see. Yeah, the training's going great. They're really not messing in the house in the evenings. We give them an opportunity, you know, to get out like every hour. And last night we just didn't have any. I expected, you know, one accident. Yeah, especially at 8 weeks of age. My goodness, this is Indy. He's just needy. He says it's just too much, Mama. You're taking so much time to film them and not doing anything with me. This is our beautiful Tegan, red girl. She's still available, and that's Bo. Bo now wears hot pink collar. He lost his black collar, but we know who he is. So that's Tegan is the girl. This is Bo, the handsome boy. He is amazing. This most calm, easygoing. He is fully potty trained. He doesn't have any, nothing chew, doesn't go for the Christmas tree, doesn't do, and he's just amazing. This boy is so, look at him, just polite. They all know how to sit. We've added a command. I just couldn't believe how fast. I just said everybody has to sit before they get their treats, and I tried that this time, and it did beautiful. See, they're just barely nibbling my hand. They're looking for the treat now. He's trying to sit for his treat. I hear the word sit, and they're just like, oh, that means it's coming. But, and I have them in my pockets, but, look, they're just doing great. Potty training, no bite. So when I say the word, it's a new command too. I've also added the word leave it. You know, so when they hear the word leave it or hear my voice go to a certain tone, they all just let go and stop immediately. But we've had all 7 puppies in our living room for several nights now, and no one ornament has been chewed. And, of course, we do have a few boxes there, but they could easily hurtle over and get in the tree. But I think the thing is they respect me. They know that what I expect of them. And they're getting in great patterns of behavior. This is acceptable with each other. You notice how this one, Tegan, is taking down her brother. Is that her brother? I believe that may be one of the girls. But that's normal. This is all just back and forth. You see, it's a constant thing. But you don't want them doing this with your children. What you have seen on my video, see, you hear that squeal, that means you're biting too hard, and this one's going to walk away. It says, I'm not going to play with you if you don't play right, fair. And it's very good. This 8 weeks is very good for training. You know, up to 8 weeks, and even now they're getting great training, especially with me. You know, like this is just awesome. This is what Indy does. He stands here while I touch his head, and just this is what I want my dogs to do. I want them to stay when I want them, you know, and behave. You know, when I say, you know, off or up or out or come home, or I'll be honest, come home ain't working so hot, but I have learned that they don't know what it means. They're intimidated at this point with so many of them that if I say come, they're afraid what I mean is come and be isolated from the group. They do not want to miss out. There's a competition when you have 7. It's something I've not dealt with before. 7 is more than I've ever e-petted before. E-pet being the extended early training that we do for our pets. But they are very aware of the competition, and the coming isn't working. However, I've learned that if I say tweet times, I'm going to whisper that because if not, I'll have the whole group coming after me for treats. But if I say treat times, come home and sit, boy, they come, they sit, they know what's at the end of that. And sometimes I say come when I mean, you know, come and now Indy's not doing so hot. He's miserable with all this action. Come on, buddy. He says, I need some alone time with my mama. But anyway, he is they're doing fine. It's just they are worried about missing something. And when I say come and they're outside, they're like, oh no, I'm going to miss something. I'm going to be left out. And then when they're inside and I say come, they're like, oh no, she's getting, you know, they're worried because I'm isolating half the group. Because 4s are easy to work with. I'm going to show you what's going on here. This is so funny. Bonesy's like, I'm ready to come in, Mom. I've done my daddy duty here. He's done his babysitting job. He guards them in the front yard, but I want you to see this. This is how, well, first of all, I'm going to show you how it works. He's miserable because this is our gorgeous, beautiful, this is our alpha male right here. This is an alpha if I ever saw it. This boy is just the most beautiful red. He is gorgeous. This is, we call him Diesel. We have names for all of them. Samson is Blue Boy, but honey, you're crowding me. I'm trying to get a picture of Diesel. His hair's got to be trimmed in his eye, out of his eyes, but he's the most beautiful sweetheart. He's totally just doing great with potty training and everything, but he is an alpha. He has to have a firm hand, and I don't recommend small children with this boy just yet because he wants to be first at everything. I can tell you that. It's going to take somebody who's had a little experience, but look at the red in that hair. Can you see the brilliant color in this dog? This is one of my most flaming reds. He is absolutely $1 million dog right here. Totally non-shedding. Beautiful. Where is your face, buddy? I'm going too close here. But this is, we call him Diesel. He used to be Green Boy. But watch him. He's been in the house alone. He's allowed to actually go in the house alone. My prediction is he's going to go potty here, or he's stalking around, looking around for somebody to play with. But he is absolutely the smartest, smart as a whip. He will tell me and whine if he wants to go to the bathroom. But right now, he's been in the house by himself. That's why I just went in the house. Because he's allowed to. He's allowed to be in the house alone. He holds his urine at 8 weeks. There he is. There's my boy. He is going potty outside like a good boy. Now, that was a good potty. Good potty, Diesel. Awesome, handsome boy. Yeah, this has just been in a few days. He came back to us Friday, and this is just Thursday. And this is I have just been floored. He's allowed to eat and drink, hang in the house by himself. He sleeps through the night curled up beside me. I know that sounds crazy. This dog's going to be like a 70-pound. But you know, they don't shed. And their feet repel all the dirt. So to me, it's like, I don't really know why not. And if somebody really faults me, you know, they don't have to get my dogs. But I love my dogs, and I try to see how they'll do in every situation. But as you can see how adaptable they are so flippin' adaptable. Look at this. And he's actually, see, this is not a male that can't accept play. He's been in a submission play mode. He's the one on the bottom. So I'm teaching him that it's okay to be submissive and to let others rule over. But this boy is just, he came back to us because he went to a family that wasn't ready for an alpha male. And we're going to seriously consider for them a very subordinate, easygoing dog, something more, very personality like Bo. Bo is just perfect for that family. But anyway, it just didn't work. I just knew immediately when I met him that, you know, it just takes a firm hand. You have to understand what you're doing. And it just took no time. He submitted immediately to my leadership. And he was the first one to potty train. But I'll tell you, even now, he pushes ahead of me. Every door I come to, I have to fuss at him and push him behind me. He wants to constantly test my leadership. And he just wouldn't be great with small children, because kids can't really let them know that, whoa, you know, it's nipping and the whole thing, you know. All right, if you're not going to give it to me, I'm not throwing. But, you know, the thing with Alpha, I try to tell people, go watch everything you can with Cesar Millan, Dog Whisperer. You know, those people really explain relationships and how canines speak, how they talk. But right there, they're just playing, wrestling. They need this. They need to chew all the time. But they want to interact with their families. You have to have a firm hand. And if you have to tether that dog to your hip, you need to keep it with you and not lock it up all day, because they will act very badly if they're locked up all day. But you can see how gorgeous he's just, his coloring. And a lot of that is his mom. His mom has beautiful coloring too. But she's driving me bonkers. I just don't understand you, girl. You're a little neurotic. Are you sure you want one of my dogs? Because look at this girl. She's so funny. But I will say that Tegan is my athletic, can't tell right now, but she's my warrior. She's my athlete. She's calm, hunk of burning love. In fact, this dog would have been perfect for their family. This is my easygoing, low maintenance, gorgeous red, beautiful girl. And she is just totally trained. Who are you standing over her? You are so handsome, Samson. This is Samson, Blue Boy. And he is redden up so beautiful too. All of them are just got this gorgeous color, except for Polar Bear Boy. He is just going to be a blonde to the end. He is a platinum blonde. This is my Bo. Golly, he's just brilliant, gorgeous, and sweet-natured. He's on a lot of these videos. Let's see. And but anyway, but she's chasing the ball. This is just like her mom, except she actually wants to play with it. Wants to run after it. But look how red her color is too. How brilliant. She's just beautiful. Okay, finally, Boo's going to do this for me. Try this left-handed. Good girl. Yes. All right. And, but this is how it is. This is in the morning. This is before Christmas. We've put a moratorium, complete moratorium on adoptions until we get a handle on Christmas, how things are happening. But this is Yellow Girl. We have not come up with a real name for her. Someone said Princess Buttercup. I don't know. That's cute, but I don't think anybody's really going to say Buttercup. I don't think so. But anyway, but she is just in a lot of my videos, and she's Yellow Girl in all the videos. Obviously, our dogs are not keeping these names. We just name them because at this point, I just can't handle the thought, Yellow Girl. Goodness, she's 8 weeks old. It's time to have an identity of some kind. But truthfully, you could call them Pumpkin Squat and they wouldn't care. They just listen to the commands. It's more for me and you that we actually name them. And we give them personality, kind of, you know, like Diesel. He's like a truck. That's why I've named Diesel Diesel. Okay, and there he is. Right there's Diesel. And then Samson, he's big, gorgeous, flowing locks. They are not chewing Christmas lights. That's a vine. And that's just wonderful. I like them chewing up stuff. That's great. Yeah, I'll get rid of that stuff. This is, right here is Tegan. Tegan is just named after her first, the one who saved her when she was born. She was very dehydrated. That's all. We haven't really changed her name to fit her personality. And Bo is just, I don't know why he ended up, he can do everything, like Bo Jackson, I guess. Now, if I were to put a reason why I keep his name, Bo is, like Bo, he can do anything. He just is so smart. Coming out at 5 weeks, weaned himself at 2.5 to 3 weeks, he was weaned. He can hang with people, he can do anything. He's sports, he's calm, he's a cuddle bug, he's perfect for babies, perfect for perfect for retirees. He's wonderful. So he's good at everything. And of course Diesel the truck, I wouldn't put him, like I said, with small kids. And who am I left with? Yellow Girl is all, I would say Yellow Girl is spirited, playful. This is her right there. I believe that's her. She's very closely looks, okay, yes, that's her. Oh, going potty. What a good, see, she heard that. Oh, don't, go finish. All right, listen, don't do what I did. Never say go potty, good potty while they're pottying. That's a bad idea. Let them finish their job. Sometimes they'll come back for their biscuit and they will not finish peeing till they get in the house. So that's just something I kind of tell people. But she may have finished. I just want to let you know you don't do that. And let's see. Anyway, but Yellow Girl is very outgoing, spirited, playful, doesn't really want to sleep through the night in cuddling beside me. I'll tell you, she's got more energy than some people would want. Some people would look, I mean, she's easily trained though, totally house trained, but I'm telling you, she's the one that yells at night in the crate, and she's done. Last night we had the last fight and I won with the bitter apple, and by golly, I won that round finally. And but she was the one that said, I can't stand being alone. And I think if I were to say someone you don't want, if you don't want a dog that's really like wants to be with you a lot, you wouldn't want, if you don't want one like that kind of wants to be in the same room or right there with you all the time, you wouldn't want either of these two right here. You would not want Yellow Girl, and you would not want Green Boy or Diesel. We call him Diesel. Because these two want to be right in the thick of everything. As soon as I open the door, Diesel pushes through. Yellow Girl just doesn't want to be alone. She wants to be with you. If you have children, that's great. She'd sit with your children, but she is going to be miserable in a crate all day. So anyway, there you have it. Summation of the doggies, of all the wonder doggies of the universe. And yeah, like we said, nobody's getting full adoptions. We have free boarding during the entire month, the rest of December and early January even. We're just taking them in. We are not allowing our dogs to be just adopted, and and then people are not just left to themselves to deal with it. Boo, it's your own fault, honey, hush. But this is a long video, but it's important for everybody to kind of see and know what's going on here, why we pulled our ads, and we're changing our site and just relaxing about it. And my dogs are behaving badly. This is Boo being a retard, and she's driving me nuts. Yesterday I had it out with her. Let's see if I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't want to be rude. Hey, Boo! Boo! No bark! She's just so, she wouldn't harm them with her tail going. This tail going tells you she's not upset. She's not. Her tail, she looks upset, but what she really is upset is I'm not playing ball with her. They're not. And see these tails wagging? Wagging? That's all it is. That means that they want to play, but they scare the, you know what, out of my neighbors when they go by. It's funny. I'm so glad they don't. They wouldn't hurt a flea. They've been out, but they just kind of, this tail wagging is a good sign. She's just playing, horsing around, and scares them half to death. But yesterday I got so upset with them. I filled their mouth up with bitter apple, and it didn't work. Apparently they just can't handle, I guess it's a protection, you know, but this is just what they do. My dogs have to, because I have a pack. This is the mentality of a pack. So anyway, just thought you would see my dogs at their worst. You know, that's them at their worst. Yes, that's pitiful, Indy. You didn't get involved in it. He scares me because it looks like he could sail right over. But anyway, okay, this is them all done. Long video. I think I've talked a lot, and I hope everybody enjoys the videos. But you can, there's Bo again. Gorgeous, hot pink collar, but look how stoic and calm. He's not a barker. He's just the easiest dog to train I have ever seen or met in my life. This one actually could go straight home. Tegan could go straight into a home. I wouldn't let, with small children, or I just kind of would hesitate with Diesel, probably. I don't know. All of them, I'm just welcoming people to come. Bring your dogs back. Free boarding through the holiday, because I did have a Christmas litter. Never again, but I did. And anyway, it's a sweet time of year to give a puppy to your family, but look at that gorgeous boy. I mean, that's flaming, beautiful red ears. And a whole body. It's just changing. This is a doodle coat change happening right here. Good, nice. I'm going to have to break this into a couple of videos, but you can't see it unless I get out of the sun. You see the white on the outside and the red on the inside? All right, this is how it works. This is the color. I can't do this without messing up everybody. All right, you see this red is coming out. The white fuzz is what was. All right, so that's what's happening here. He's turning into a darker shade altogether. You can see the white fuzzy stuff is his puppy coat. All of them are going through a doodle coat change right now. You can see how dark they are underneath, but they go from this white fuzzier look at first at birth to darkening up, and their color comes in gorgeous at about 12 months. All right, that's it. Enough with coat changings and all that stuff. I am tired, and this is going to be a long video to load up on YouTube. I hope everybody enjoys their Christmas holiday. We sure aren't. We're just doing dogs. And this is our beautiful sweetheart. Oh, yes, I am. This is Yellow Girl right there. I do not know why I guess I don't get videos of Princess Lily, but there she is. Lily's having a good old time. She's gotten a lot of good videos lately, too. And, yep, she's on the bottom. And Tegan's on top. I know my dogs by heart. Don't need collars anymore. I know who's who. Yes. All right. Wanting the ball to be thrown again. All right. Signing out on this. All right. Bye. This is Mom. Good grief.